What is going on? I'm the Talker, and we are talking Season 2 of Attack on Titan. Doing a recap on the anime. There's not going to be any manga because there really wasn't anything when I was reading it that stood out as like, put this in here. So it's just going to be a quick recap of what happened in Season 2. So let's get started. While cleaning up the destruction of the capital, the scouts discover that there are Titans inside the wall. Hanji goes to interrogate Pastor Nick, who seems to know something about it, but he says nothing. Elsewhere, while the fighting in the capital was going on, the rest of the 104th recruits were isolated due to them not knowing if there were any more Titans among them. They are all bored out of their minds, and Titans start to come in from the south. Michi says he will take care of the Titans while the rest go and notify the surrounding areas, and Thomas is to tell Erwin what is happening. Michi takes out most of the Titans and calls for his horse. A beast-looking Titan grabs it and then throws it at him. He falls off the house he's on, and a Titan grabs him and begins to eat him, but the beast tells him to stop. This Titan can talk, and it tries to ask Michi questions, but he's too scared to answer. The beast ends up taking his ODM gear and leaving him to the Titans. Inside the wall, they are informed that Wall Rose has been breached and the scouts move out with Pastor Nick. Sasha goes to her village, and she saves a girl from a Titan and ends up reuniting with the rest of her village. Connie goes around to his village, finding it destroyed but no people around. They find a single Titan on its back that has actually crushed Connie's house. Not being able to find anything in the area, they leave, and as they do so, Connie thinks he hears the Titan say welcome home. They start to ride along the walls to see where the breach is but don't find any. With night upon them, they take shelter in an old castle till morning. With Eren and the others, Hanji thinks that the material that Annie made is the same material that the walls are made out of. She thinks that Eren may be able to use hardening to seal Wall Maria, and then they make it to the Emmerich district. Just before moving out, Pastor Nick still won't say anything, but does mention that there's someone in the cadets who may know something about the walls. It's Krista. Hanji's group then sets out to go help with the breach and make their way to the castle. At the castle, Titans start to attack, and the ones with ODM gear go to fight off the Titans. They take out most of them, and then another wave shows up and kills the scouts. In the distance, the Beast Titan has climbed Wall Rose and goes over the other side. With little choice, Ymir shows that she is actually a Titan and starts taking out Titans. Eventually, she is overrun, but the scouts come in the nick of time and saves them. Then the scouts learn that Ymir can transform and that Krista's real name is Historia Retz. All the scouts retreat up to Wall Rose and still can't find the breach. Reiner and Bertolt then come clean about being the Colossal and Armored Titans. Reiner then has a mental break and just says fuck it and goes after Eren, which Mikasa attacks him and Bertolt. They both transform. They grab Eren and Ymir and try to make a run for it, but then Eren transforms and him and Reiner start to fight. Eventually, Eren gets Reiner in a choke. However, Reiner is able to position himself under Bertolt, and he uses his Colossal Titan to make a cover for them, and they escape with Ymir and Eren. The scouts, however, are unable to go after them due to logistical hindrances, i.e. not having horses or the manpower, so they have to wait until Erwin and the rest of the scouts show up, which they do, and the scouts move out to save Eren and Ymir. While waiting for nightfall, Reiner has another mental break and starts talking crazy. Ymir asks them about the Beast Titan, but they play dumb like they don't know who it is. She then beats around the bush, telling Eren that she knows things, but she won't tell him. They see the scout signals and start to make a run for it. Then we go into Ymir's backstory on how she used to be an orphan, was taken in by a cult, says to have the blood of the king, and eventually the authorities found out and had all of them turned into Titans, including Ymir. 60 years then pass, and she eats the Jaw Titan, becoming human again. The scouts are now in the forest and run into Ymir, who ignores them until she finds Krista. She eats her and runs, making it back to the group, waiting on the edge of the forest. Reiner transforms and begins to run away. Scouts are able to catch up and try to get them back, but are not wanting to give them up. In front of them, Erwin has brought a pack of Titans which manages to stop Reiner. Erwin tells the scouts to advance, even after getting his arm bitten off by a Titan, and he's actually the one to cut Eren from Bertolt. They get Eren back, and Erwin calls for a full retreat, but Reiner isn't going to let them go that easy. Then, the Titan that ate Eren's mom appears. Hannes goes to protect and avenge Eren's mom, but is eaten in the process. Eren then punches the Titan, and when they make contact, something triggers inside the other Titans. Eren screams and a bunch of Titans start attacking the Mom Eater. Reiner says that it's not good that Eren has the power of the coordinates and goes after him. Eren then commands Titans to attack Reiner. He starts to get swarmed and Ymir leaves Krista to save them. The scouts then go into a full retreat. Once back behind the wall, Hanji brings Connie to talk to Erwin. Connie tells him that he thinks that the Titans that attacked were from his village, meaning that the Titans were once human. And the last thing seen is someone emerging from the Beast Titan. Alright, and that is Season 2, and I will see you for Season 3. Otaku out.